Well, hi everyone. Today I'm right here outside of Suncorp Stadium. Right behind me is a Queenslander sign, a big Queenslander sign, and this is where the State of Origin is held each year. But I'm here for a very good reason today. So this year, and right now, Glasgow in Scotland, in Europe, United Kingdom, is hosting the 2026 Commonwealth Games. Once every 4 years, the Commonwealth Games is on, and it's where all of the Commonwealth nations and countries verse each other in sport, and we get to watch our sportsmen and sportswomen play, and we get to watch our nations in sports and see how they play, and that's the most lovely thing about sports. So the Commonwealth Games brings a lot to us, and it gives us a lot to offer, and we get to watch the sports on TV with over 50 sports of the Commonwealth Games. And this year, for this year's Commonwealth Games, 74 countries will be competing in this sporting tournament. But it's too many sports and too many countries to name. So I'll talk very briefly of some of the continents that are competing. So that is some parts of Europe, some parts of Oceania. So I'll recognize Australia, Fiji, and New Zealand. North America, which is mainly Canada, and a few parts of Africa as well, and that's pretty much all with the 74 countries. So I look very much forward to seeing on how they play. I'm looking forward to watching them on TV, but to watch them right here in Brisbane is even more special. And in 2018, the Gold Coast hosted the 2018 Commonwealth Games, and back in the 1980s, it was actually Brisbane who hosted the Commonwealth Games, back over 40 years ago now. And in 2032, Brisbane will be hosting the 2032 Olympic and Paralympic Games. So it'll be 2 weeks of sport in Scotland for the Commonwealth Games. It'll be a very busy 2 weeks, and I will actually be in Sydney during the time of the Commonwealth Games that is held in Europe this year. But it was actually in the state of Victoria in Brisbane that were in the state of Victoria in the country Australia that was actually meant to host this year's 2026 Commonwealth Games, but Victoria unfortunately decided to cancel it because it costed the Victorian government too much money to host the Commonwealth Games. But however, I'm very pleased to see that Glasgow in Scotland will be hosting this year's tournament, because as we know, we've got subscribers in Scotland, and I'm very proud to run a YouTube channel that is global, which I do keep on saying quite frequently actually. So I want to wish all of our sportsmen and sportswomen all the very best and good luck, and I'm very confident that a few of our subscribers now will be competing in the Commonwealth Games sometime in the future. Thanks very much everyone, and all the best with this year's Commonwealth Games.